For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com. What's poppin', everybody? This is Sabo 24 on the Whimsy G Players channel. I have a double feature of matches with Miss Boa Hancock today, the lovely queen or empress of the Kuja Kingdom. Is that what it's called? I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, the Kuja tribe. Basically the empress of Amazon Lily. It's Amazon Lily, and Kuja Palace is the place. But anyway, let's not get into semantics. This is gonna be against Sabo, I guess, the red-yellow Sabo from the structure decks. I mean, I think when it comes to, I think I said this before, but between the three of them, I like him the best, but, you know, the red-yellow combination. But I think he's the weakest out of the three. We'll see what this guy does. I haven't even gotten the chance to check if Mayabatsu has updated the game, and just the standard ladder, it's up to OP7 and not EB1. But anyway, like the OCG ladder works for the most part, using the OP7 stuff. Okay, so I'm just discarding stuff, blocking this guy's attacks. He has a humongous hand. I don't know how you did it, but actually never mind. Got the double searcher down, Nami and Buggy, so that's how you did it. It's been a while since I've seen Buggy. He's still such a great card. In many ways, he's like the best searcher in terms of the overall package. You know, the one searchers, you never just, if you have them in the beginning, you're not gonna just keep them as counters. You always summon them. So him not having a counter barely matters for the most part. So you just drop a one cost 3k that gives you a search and can't be killed by slashes. So good. Okay, so blocking my attacks, and I'm gonna summon Ace here. In a bit of an awkward position, but I guess it's sort of worked out. And who are we putting on the bottom? Put the crocodiles. That's it. And he summons another Buggy. So this seems to be a very aggressive deck from what I've seen. I mean, he's using the rush dudes as well. That Kid and man, I forgot his fucking name. And his sort of partner dude. They're rush characters. So he goes for it 7k because he's almost dead. Wow. And he put his ass on prizes. I'm gonna block, make use of that 6k, so we gotta burn an attack. And I had to let him die, but I mean, at least I did the job. And at 8 dawn, I mean, is there even a point? Like, what should I do? I can like risk summoning Margaret, and maybe I'll draw something that I can summon, because using the event isn't so great, and then summoning Boa isn't so great either. So I'm just gonna kill this dude, and I am gonna summon the Boa actually, because I get to spin something too, or bounce something actually. Get to draw, and that's about it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember his freaking name. Eustace Captain Kidd, that's the captain. And then he's like his main dude, his right-hand man dude. The name escapes me now. Oh, he's putting the Kikunojas as life. Crap. So Buggy can't attack. He's gonna attack with 7k with that dude. I can use the trigger actually. It almost seems like a waste to do it on the Buggy, but we did. And wow, even if summoning the Kaido would be a waste too. I'm gonna attack with 8k. So he blocks for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, Kikunojo would be a trigger. And ultimately, I mean, I can get the +1 with Moria. I'm not summoning Margaret yet. I can't do everybody, so I'm just gonna put the 2 dons on Boa. Attack, he lets it happen. And we're gonna get our dude, and I'm going to get, well, I got so much life. Should I just get Jinbei and summon Mihawk that I normally just use as a counter to just put so many bodies on board? He can't just defend in time. He won't be able to rush kill me in time, and then I just finish him off. So he plays up a lot of dons to summon the dragon. I'll let you have that. Okay, you get rid of one attacker, but I still got the rest. And wow, triple life. Put the dude on life. That's interesting. Well, I'm just gonna keep developing my board then. All I gotta do is just summon Mihawk. I don't have to go for game. I actually still could, I think. So let's put one on Moria first. Put one on Jinbei. Discard something. Attack with you dudes now. Attack with Boa. I'm just gonna get the perfect control. Yeah, this guy just didn't give me too much trouble. With Mihawk here, I took him out, I put him in back in the deck. I've made some changes. I'm never fully satisfied. Sometimes I just don't know if my deck is the problem or just the rough meta. Because I always lose against Lucci Black and Trafalgar Law. It's a pain in the ass too. And I want to have a way to just be able to compete with those top decks at least. And Yellow and L, still a pain in the ass too. Okay, so wow, before you know it, the rush shit worked. We're almost at even prizes now or life, but I mean, he's pretty much gonna be dead. With all the bodies I got down. Kikunojo, yeah, he couldn't get the trigger of her. And then he just scoops. I mean, I guess he was gonna be game with the stuff I had. So that was a nice GG for us. And now against Black Luffy. This is a more meta deck. Is the more meta of the 3 from the start deck. But I'm not that impressed. I have a good matchup against this. I think it's just a Boa thing maybe, but when they don't get in their groove, I think you should be good with a lot of decks against it. So Garp also played that little bitch, decreasing his own life. I know it's part of what the deck does with the combos. Anyway, we get to play second, which is good enough for me. And wow, 7. Well, I gotta let that happen, don't I? Or actually, I'll just discard the double. Might as well. So here goes, attack. Lets it happen. And we shall do Weevil. I get my +1 back. Sort of evened out. I want to keep my defenses up against this deck. But at the same time, when we just discard a lot, it just makes it easier to resolve Boa with the events. That's what we want to do. I think this deck is going to become better and better, Boa. When we get like, eventually they're going to probably print a card that works like the fucking Priest in an L, where you just summon him and he pops something immediately depending on life. If they do something like this with Boa, where you just get easy spin removal, a character like that, even if it costs like 6, because we have like the Do Flamingo that I even actually debated using, tried a little bit from the starter deck that spins it in hand, but it's just, the attack isn't too high. Not only does it go in hand, it doesn't even, the range isn't that good. And the 9k Mihawk as well, it's just, should have made that card a lot better. I knew that from the beginning. I guess on the plus side now it's dirt cheap, but still, it's a shame. Okay, so this guy is just 0 life. Wow. So I'm gonna do Boa here. Makes the most sense. Gonna negate Luffy. Oh my god. What the fuck? I clicked on the dude, man. Did it not register? Crap. Ah, ain't this a bitch. Ain't this a bitch. So he says I got you. So I think he's just... he just won't attack with Luffy. Just to make up for my stupidity. Thanks, man. Yeah, a lot of the times with these games, I swear to God, I clicked on Luffy first, and then I clicked for the second target. Like, I've done this before many times now. But anyway, we messed up, but the idea is, of course, I don't want the big Luffy to attack. I wanted to freeze that card. So hopefully he just doesn't attack with it, and it's gonna be like the effect was the same. He put up a little bit of life and he's summoning blockers now. But honestly, I mean, it's not gonna be enough. Even if he gets, he's gonna get like the double Sabo. I can use the Crushing Tiger, spin those cards in the deck, and then he's defenseless. A few attacks with our big dudes and it's over. So yeah, he managed to summon them first. Managed to summon them both, not first. But I just don't think it's gonna be enough. I mean, the Luffy got boosted, so he's gonna have some defense in that regard too. But yeah, wow, 11k. That's crazy. So, well, I think it just makes sense to get rid of these. Okay, so let's do the blockers. And 9k, I mean, he's got to discard something to live. So it should be pretty simple, but then by next turn, it's going to be very dangerous for you. I got rid of the blockers too. He has 0 life. I got a lot of life still. And this is why, you know, these gimmick tactics, you know, getting rid of your own life to do combos. I'm just not a fan of these things. But I mean, I guess I'm glad other people are, so I can have something different to play against. But I just don't, like, did he get a lot of advantage doing that? Not really. And now he's like in the big danger zone. So I saved the Boa. You got a couple of Dons left. What are you gonna do? Put everything just to try and kill the, well, just attack the leader actually. So I'll let that happen. I'll just get rid of the dude and draw. And, you know, I just don't think you can survive 3 attacks, no blockers. Just put a couple on Weevil, go for it, 10k, what you got? I mean, seems like game already to me, because I know they got a lot of cards that don't have counters too. They have to in this deck. So he lived against that dude, but now with 4 cards, I mean, you can't do shit. So that's a GG for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this double feature. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What I